We first met the pupils at our local hostel, which is off school campus. We met them along with their families, along with Siobhan, who's a local youth worker. And the idea was just to make first contact and to put minds at ease so that when we started our tuition sessions, we'd met the parents and met the children and they knew who they were going to be working with. Initially, our tuition sessions were held off campus, which again allowed the pupils to get to know me in a non-threatening place without them having to come into the school. And when we were at the hostel, we worked together and we focused on literacy, numeracy and health and wellbeing. We worked together for a good 6 months at the hostel before things started to move forward. While working together at the hostel, we visited the high school a couple of times just to give the pupils a chance to visit the building and to become more comfortable with it. In addition to that, I also contacted their previous primary school just to get a little bit of background information on the pupils and their interests and their sort of attainment level so far. And that just allowed me to make sure that I was pitching the lessons and pitching the materials that I was producing for them at the correct level. When it was agreed that the tuition was going to be moved to the high school, we located the pupils in our nurture room, which is a really nice safe space within Oban High School. And it was a space that their parents had already seen, which was fantastic for giving them the necessary reassurance. When in school and in our tutor sessions, we continue to focus on the main areas of literacy, numeracy and wellbeing. But I'm always very aware that I want to keep the pupils interested and enthusiastic. So although we are focusing on these three key areas, there is an element of flexibility just to ensure that the pupils are enthused and enjoying the lessons. We also try and engage with other groups within the support department. So for example, there's an opportunity on a Tuesday for the pupils to attend our local youth cafe, and they go along with a class from the support department, and when they're at the youth cafe they can participate in games and crafting and all sorts of activities which they really enjoy. And also we fairly frequently do cooking and baking with the pupils. They had expressed an interest in that, they all really enjoy doing it, so we try and integrate that as much as possible as well. While working with the pupils, it became apparent that they perhaps hadn't the same opportunities to utilise their ICT skills as other pupils. So what I tried to do was tailor what I was doing with the pupils to allow us to use ICT as much as possible, and they absolutely loved doing that. They loved using the computers and going online. As well as that, what we have done is we have created individualised target sheets for the pupils, and this really helps me with my planning and what I hope to do with the pupils over the term, and it also allows me to reflect on their achievements, and it allows me to reflect on their achievements and their next steps. In addition, what we've done is we have edited a report card for them. So twice per year they get a report card home to parents, which gives them a wee update on how things are going and what we've been doing. I think here we are a year and a half down the line of the whole process, reflecting on what's gone so well. The key thing has been the building of positive relationships between us in Oban High School and the parents and pupils. Without a shadow of a doubt, if the pupils didn't enjoy coming in and working with us here in Oban High School, we wouldn't have got this far. So looking to the future, what we're hoping to do is just keep these positive relationships going, and hopefully that'll allow other pupils from the travelling community to join us.